Here again. So I rarely do in-progress videos, but I thought I would show you this one. This one started out where my clutch was starting to go. So I decided I needed a new clutch. My last video I talked about that. So I decided to, since I had to remove the exhaust, I needed to upgrade the exhaust and remove that. While I upgraded was taking off the intake and exhaust manifold, I broke a few bolts off in the head, which I could not extract. So I decided to remove the head, take it to a shop and have them pull the bolts, refurbish the head, put in steel seats to replace the brass ones so I can run unleaded fuel through the car. And so one thing led to another. But I've just now put the new clutch in. So I pulled the transmission, just pulled it back, and just got the new clutch plates mounted up underneath. Nice and clean and pretty. I only removed the clutch slave cylinder. Some instructions have you unhooking the hose and having to drain and bleed, but you can just unbolt it and move it, and I just laid it up on the inside of the engine bay. Everything came off pretty well. I unhooked speedometer cable and neutral and backup sensor switches. Had to remove the center console to take the gear lever off. This car is a 240, but it has an L26 engine in it. With the L26 transmission, so the gear shifter just pulls off with a little clip, and then you can get to it through underneath the console. So that was pretty easy to get the gear shifter off. And here in the trunk, I've got my intake, I've got my cam sprocket, fuel pump, all the extra stuff. I need to get a head gasket. Also ran into a problem when I was removing the water temperature housing, whatever the heck this is called. This bolt broke off where I thought it broke off in the head. Turns out it broke off inside the body of this piece here. So I'm going to buy a new housing and get that mounted. Here's the old clutch. Doesn't look horrible to my eyes, but I'm no clutch expert. Either way, it was starting to go, so doesn't hurt to replace. And so that's it. Now comes the challenging part of getting the transmission lined back up into the engine, getting that remounted. And I think I might clean up the transmission. I'm not really sure what this is called. Anyway, it holds the back of the transmission up and helps hold the engine in place. Probably just going to clean that up before I get that remounted. And I bought this transmission jack from Harbor Freight. Brand new out of the box, did not come with the casters. So I pulled the casters off of my little wheel car dollies and put it on the bottom of the transmission jack. I only need to use the damn thing once, so it wasn't worth going back out to Harbor Freight and arguing with them to replace and get the casters. So just for now, I've got the casters off my wheel dolly, or the car dolly. I'll put those back on, get the car back in the corner. And I guess that's about it for now. I will probably do a follow-up video. Maybe I'll do one when everything is back together and we try to start the car the first time and do a quick smoke check. So there you go. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys soon.